Hey there YouTube, Creeposaur here, and today I'm back from my long time from when I didn't make a video. And I'm really sorry about that, guys. I went on vacation, and I didn't say anything. I went to Cape Cod, and I had a pretty good time there. I didn't bring any of my stuff. That's why I hadn't made a video in a while. And then I came back, and got really hectic here, and a while back I got a Canon Vixia HF R42 off a friend, and thanks to him. I don't know when he's making his channel, so I'm not going to mention it. I mentioned his channel in a video a while back, but it's not really relevant right now. But I got this thing. It has like Wi-Fi connectivity and stuff like that, and it's touchscreen, so I could potentially like record on this, but I don't have like a tripod for it that I can connect onto. Like I don't have like a really good setup for it right now, so I'm gonna have to continue using my iPod and finding different ways to stack things up and use it. Great. But anyway, I'm back now and getting back into actual deck profiles, like physically the cards and stuff, as you can see right here. And I have the deck face down for a reason. The reason being is that I went in a video a while back saying that I didn't like this deck for certain reasons, and then my friend convinced me to play it because I wanted to play another deck, and then he said that he wanted to build the same deck, and he didn't want me playing the one that he's been wanting to build for a while. So I was able to pick this deck up instead, because one, I figured why not, it was there, well, the majority of it, and I had enough money to pick up the biggest part, and then I'd trade for the rest. This being because I went 3-1 at my locals, and you have the option of getting any pack you want, like most locals will do, I think, for Yu-Gi-Oh! Obviously. And I got Dragons of Legend 2. I had 3 packs, so 1 for each win, and I had bought one earlier, but that's irrelevant. So I opened up all my packs, and the last pack had Mirror Force Dragon, which is like a $45 card, but you know, in the stores or card shops, they're gonna like take off a little bit so that they can make a profit on it. So I got it around like $35, I think. Yeah, I got it for $35, and I was able to pick up this entire deck, the majority of it for like under $25. Because I got it around like $20, and then I picked up some stuff. So I have, you know, money left over, so I can pick up the actual things that I need that are still missing from it. I think I'm running 2 proxies right now, and I'm really, again, sorry about leaving for so long. I'm gonna try and get back into the schedule and doing stuff. I just need to like make up videos and stuff like that, and brainstorm and whatnot. So let's get right in this deck profile. The deck is Yosenju, actually. I went on a little rant on a video a while back about how I didn't like this deck and how it plays, but then my friend convinced me to play it, and I picked up the majority, and I played it all day that day at my house because I had to come back at the end because the tournament was over. But I had so much fun with this deck. I learned so much from it, and I really have fun with this deck a lot. Plus, it was a cheap deck, saying that I'm not playing the Chidoris, because I just can't afford those. I'm not playing the Chidoris, but I work around that just with other cards that can make up for what the Chidori doesn't. Again, Yosenju 1, I feel can make up for that slightly because he can bounce stuff. Just like face up whatnot, I think. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, one face-up card my opponent controls, I can just get rid of, like, something that can stop me from going off in my place. So, I'm just going to get right in deck profile and stop mumbling on about things that aren't really that important. So, let's move these guys over real quick, center them in the camera, and focus. There we go. So, 3 Yosenju, 1, 3 Yosenju, 2, standard pretty much, and then 3 Yosenju, 3. Let me get those in the shot. Sorry about that, guys. I haven't done a deck profile in a while. So 3 Yosenju, 3. So 1, 2, and 3, triple of everything because their effects are ridiculous. Yosenju 3, search power, so let's say you have Yosenju 2 and 3, go 3-2 or 2-3 for when you're normal summoning, attack directly so that you need stuff that has the Yosenju name in it, you would like attack directly with him, his effect goes off, I don't know why I thought it was her for a second. His effect goes off, you can search off for a secret move, comma 2, comma 1, and you can just, it allows you for a wider range of plays that you can just build up in your hand, so it's really good that you run 3 of each, and just, each effect is good for their specific moments, or you can just search out for as many that you can at a time, so that you can go for, if you know you're going to go for game, and you know there's going to be nothing on the board next turn or whatever when you're going to go, so that you can just build up your field, and then just go for like an all-out attack with them. Whoops. So let's get these guys out of the way. So that goes 3, there goes 2, and there goes 1. So those are like the 3 standard Yosenjus, and I'm making a mess. And I love these sleeves. They just look so good on them. So Yosenju Misak, Shinshu L, Kodem, and Thunder King Ryo. So let's just separate these guys real quick. So the last 3 Yosenju monsters and Thunder King Ryo, you're like, but your searching power is like dead when you go off in Thunder King Ryo. Let's say I'm playing something like Necroz, which searches out ridiculous amounts. This card, yes, it can hurt me and slow down my deck and everything, but I still have a lot of power to get around a lot of the stuff that Necroz can't when he's on the field. So I summon into him, knowing that I can still make plays, but knowing that it's going to hurt them more than it's going to hurt me. So that's why I have him in here, and plus he's just a really good card regardless. So 1 Thunder King Ryo, self-explanatory. You're probably wondering why I run like Misak, Shinshu L. Well, not Shinshu L. Shinshu L can be good at times, and Kodam. Okay, the reason why I'm running these is because one of these is a Kodam, and 2 of these. No. Kodam. One of these is Sujik, and one of these, I forget what it is. They're proxying something. Let's check the deck right now, because I have it all on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. Sujik and these 2 are supposed to be Fossil Dynas, so that my opponent can't special summon, so I can lock them out, so they just can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! So, yeah, these 2 are supposed to be a Fossil Dyna, and this one's supposed to be a Sujik, because Sujik's effect's really good. And I see why people run more than 1, but I just felt like I only needed 1 in this build. I think I'm going to side Shinshu L when I have the Fossil Dynas. So, yeah, let's move on to the rest of the deck. Filter out all these. Okay, there we go. On to the spells, and that's a 13-card monster lineup right here, and I just can't even do that anymore. 13-card monster lineup. It's a small monster lineup, like most deck profile for, not deck profile, like how most Yosenju decks are, but the search power in this deck makes up for it, so you're fine. And leave in the comment section below if the lighting in here is good, because I've been trying to like make sure that all my lights are working so that it will show my cards all beautifully. Also, one of the cards in the spell lineup is supposed to be a Gravekeeper's Commandant, because this is the Necro Valley build, which I think is the most viable build now, since we only have 1 Vanities. 3 tanky, self-explanatory, free search of one of your 3 Yosenjus, or like Kodam, or whatever you need to search out for at the time. Again, proxying stuff right now so I can play the deck, so it's a little bit different. And the cards that are actually being proxied, Yosenju Training Grounds. I have to proxy this deck, this card right now, because when I went to pick it up, I need to slow down when I talk. When I picked up this deck, they didn't have 3 at the time because someone was picking us up, and I just didn't have the time to like be searching through all the binders and all of the Yu-Gi-Oh boxes to try and find this card. So I kind of just proxied in 2 cards, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna pick them up when I come back. So that's what's happening right now. And for the next 3 cards in the spell lineup is Pot of Duality. This pot of Duality, it doesn't really matter, one of the Pot of Dualities, is supposed to be a Necro Valley, to make room for the Necro Valley. Then we have 2 Mystical Space Typhoons, and then we have Regeki, Dark Hole, so, you know, you're not going to hurt yourself when you're playing Dark Hole because your monster's bounced end phase. So during your main phase 1, activate this first so that you can get rid of your opponent's board, and then go into your monsters. And then Book of Moon, I side this most of the time when I'm playing like Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, I don't side it in, but, I mean like it's in the side deck, because I need space again for, the Commandant. This is supposed to be the Commandant, and 1 card in the trap lineup is supposed to be a Necro Valley that I made room for. So let's move these out of the way. And for the traps, 3 Mirror Force. I wish I had another secret, but Super will do the job just fine. 3 Mirror Force, self-explanatory. I just think it's strong now, in comparison to Dimensional Prison. I was about to say Fissure. Because it can just clear massive boards, which, I feel like people are drifting away from it because, like, stuff like Burning Abyss and stuff would get their effects off. But with Necro Valley, and, Thunder King Ryo, and Fiendish Chain, and a whole bunch of lock stuff that I have going on in here, along with Fossil Dyna, I think that can work around Burning Abyss. I've tested this a whole bunch against Burning Abyss, and I haven't lost yet. So, I think it's working. Not this particular build, the one I have on my computer right now, on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, so once I have everything, which shouldn't take me too long, I'm going to do another deck profile on this deck, so like the complete version. 2 Fiendish Chain, because it's self-explanatory, very, very strong in this format, and I don't understand why you wouldn't run it. I wish I had another, but I think regardless 2 is just the right number, so I can fit everything in. Along with the fact that a lot of the other traps in the deck make up for what I lose for not having another Fiendish Chain. 2-Dimensional Prison, the only 2 I own, actually. So I have to keep swapping them out of decks and whatnot. Again, really good card. Just banish a monster instead of getting it to the graveyard so it doesn't get its grave effect. If it, like, gets through all the stuff that I have to make sure that it doesn't. And even if the effect goes through, I still have a very good back row most of the time to protect myself if they're able to go off in, like, bigger plays than I expected. 1 Vanities, self-explanatory. This deck used to run 3 of it, and it's kind of dark in the shot. Let me try and move my light. That's a little too shiny. There we go. That's a little better. 1 Vanities, 1 Royal Decree, which is supposed to be the other Necro Valley. 1 Yosenju Secret Move, Bottomless, Compulse, and Torrential. Just very good traps. Onto the extra deck, you can see all my bracelets that I wear, because I'm weird. So let's move the side deck. The side deck is very much incomplete right now. Like, I just threw stuff in there to see, like, the fact that I can build an extra deck real quick to side against my friend, because he played some stupid stuff in his deck, because he runs Blue Eyes Chaos still. And for some reason, this build's like 50-50 with it, because it just does some stuff, because I don't have Fossil Dyna, or I didn't have Necro Valley. I know I don't have Necro Valley, what am I doing? But I just don't have one, I don't know why. 101, self-explanatory. F0, you probably think I'm crazy, but you can do some pretty crazy stuff with this. Take control of an opponent's monster, do some crazy whatnots, and the fact that you can't take any damage with this card, and if it would be destroyed by card effects, you can detach, and if this card would be destroyed by battle, it can't be destroyed by battle, so it's a pretty good wall. 1 Mirror Geist, Cowboy, Samurai, Black Ship, Maestroke. Just start stacking these. 85 because I figured this can go into 4s, so why not run it? 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 number 80 because you run a lot of Xyz. The fact is that you only run Xyz in here, and I don't run Chidori. I'm going to get Phantasmal Dragon in here, and probably Heartland Draco, because again, I can't afford the Chidoris, so 1 Papril Operative and 1 Ragna Zero because they're just very good cards in this format. Ragna Zero not as much anymore because Cliff Fort is kind of dying. It's been dead. They lost Scout. The side deck is just random stuff that I just threw together real quick. So 1 Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Bear, so I can just, if I can't seem to get into any tankies for some odd reason, he's in here, and he's super, so I figured I'd throw him in here because he looks nice. Dimensional Fissure, and another MST, and then 3 Shadow Mirror. I was getting really annoyed. My friend was just using like Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, Dark Flare, banishing stuff. I just got really annoyed real quick. So I was like siding in all 3 of these because I felt like it, and it worked sometimes. 1 Solemn, another Yosenju Secret Move, 2 Trap Stuns, 1 Fairy Wind, and Trap Tricks Trap Home Nightmare. This was a long deck profile. Anyway, guys, hope you guys like this deck profile. I really enjoy playing this deck, not only in real life with the incomplete version with the proxies that I have in there right now, but a lot more in Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro because it is complete, except for the extra deck, which I just threw together. I have like 2 Chidoris in there, which I never use. A Phantasmal Drag. I usually just go into 101 or Gaga Cowboy for like game, or the Bujin Tai Katsu to keep a monster on board if I know he's going to go into something big. But tell me what you guys think of my deck profile and my cards that I'm going to be putting in, and the extra deck, and everything about the deck, pretty much. Anyway, I hope you guys like this video. Hit that like button as hard as you can, and subscribe to my channel for more Yu-Gi-Oh! And gaming videos. Also, check out Yu-Gi-Bots. He hasn't posted in a while either. We've both been busy. We might post something Sunday. I don't know yet. So, anyway, again, I'm going to do my outro. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hit that like button as hard as you can, and subscribe to my channel for more Yu-Gi-Oh! And gaming videos. And as always, hope you enjoyed.